Hi everybody, I'm Ann with Kai Dragon Gardening and Cooking Channel, and I'm here today to talk to you about sunflowers, how to care for them, how to plant them, a little bit of everything, things you should know. As you can see, I've got a great big mammoth sunflower here, and sunflowers like to turn their heads towards the sun, and then when they want protected, they start putting their head down. They need to be watered frequently, but let the soil dry out in between waterings, because if you can overwater them, and that is not good, but if you underwater them, they're going to start to dry up. So, and then the birds have a lot to do with your sunflowers as well. If you feed birds and things like that, the birds are going to start pecking at the seeds once the sunflower has matured. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll cut the top off and I'll go ahead and put it in a bird feeder and let them eat away on it. Mexican sunflowers we have over here, and I have some behind me. They tolerate the heat a little bit better than your regular sunflowers. But when you plant sunflower seeds, a lot of times if you feed birds and stuff, you'll notice sunflowers will probably sprout up. As a general rule of thumb, they like about any kind of soil type, but you're going to have better luck if you mix compost into that soil, probably a good 6 inches of compost, and mix it in thoroughly into the soil. And then there's different methods. Some people like to plant them at least an inch deep. You don't have to really go that deep. I've had better luck going a ½ inch to even an 1/8 inch and barely covering them with soil to get them to germinate and start growing. Now when your seedlings start out, those need to be watered pretty often, and you're probably going to want to cover them up with like a laundry basket or something that's got holes, a wire cage, to keep the birds from trying to eat the seedlings before they get about 6 inches tall. Once they're 6 inches tall though, they're heavy feeders and they need to be fed, and usually your fertilizers that are 10-10-10 are the best way to go when you're caring for sunflower. You can grow them straight in the ground and sow them direct sow, which I have done, and most of mine are gone, and I've got more that are coming up. Or you can put them in pots like I've done here in this section. A lot of these are in pots. This one, however, is straight in the ground. I've got some other ones that are a little bit taller that are starting to deteriorate from age, because these have been growing since the first part of May. So they got really big really quick, and it's time for them to do their thing, and the birdies will come along and feast away. But I've got more that are coming up. I like to succession plant with sunflowers, because sunflowers, believe it or not, are very, very good for helping your soil. And you want to plant things that are going to add nitrogen back to the soil and help aerate the soil. So like your beans and other crops like that when you rotate them out. So sunflowers are marvelous to get them going in a garden bed, as well as direct sowing or in pots, or however you want to do it. Just remember the care. Once they are over 6 inches tall, 6 to 8 inches, somewhere right in there, you're going to want to make sure you start feeding them and feed your soil so they get the nutrients that they need so they can survive and thrive. The paradophic, and I'm probably saying that wrong, are the best ones to plant if you're wanting to get more seeds or for other uses. So there's different types of sunflowers, and over the years they've come out with new hybrids. So there's pinks now, there's blues, there's the teddy bear sunflower, and I had a lot of those planted earlier this year, and they've you know, kind of the end of the rope and have to start over. I'll have another session of them going though, because it's only July and our frost date is usually around mid to late October where we're zoned at, so I can get a few more months of growth. Check the packets though, some of them mature sooner than others do, and you want to get them a chance to mature. So on the Mexican sunflower, once they have flowered, and the same thing with your sunflowers, if you plant the type that sprouts more branches, make sure that you're deadheading them like you do your petunia plants and other flowers, because the more you deadhead them, the more flowers you're going to get, and they're going to do better for you. So this was kind of a short and sweet on how to care for sunflowers, but get them growing in your yard, because they are a food source for many types of insects, and many of your pollinators love the sunflower, and it is a very good garden flower to have, and July is not too late to plant a round of sunflowers. So get them going, and you'll probably be glad you did add some beauty to your garden area. I appreciate you. I'm gonna thank our sponsors. That's the name of
the Dragon's Treasure tea. Affiliate links down below for all things tea and coffee anime. Really good. I recommend apple cider tea. And t-shirtgardeningstore.com, where you can get fascinating garden t-shirts just like the one that she's wearing.
It is gardeningtshirts.store. Let me correct that. gardeningtshirts.store. Those are our two new great sponsors that we have, and we want to give a shout out to them and thank them. Appreciate all of you that tune in to watch our videos and help us get to that 1,000 subscriber number. Tell your family and friends, anybody you know that loves gardening. We love doing this, and we love sharing the knowledge that we know, and we hope that you get something out of it that you can share with someone else. Thanks.